Listen up and listen carefully. What I'm about to share with you will dictate how well you perform in 2025. This year is going to be life-changing for some, but a big hard kick in the balls for many. Which side you end up on is completely up to you. Now, the major divide here is literally just inexperience. Inexperienced investors get blinded by fear and they usually end up getting shaken out. Whereas the experienced investors understand that if the fundamentals are strong and the market is hot, the coin's probably going to do pretty good. Still a guess, but it's an educated guess. And when we're talking about Memecoins, SPX6900 has some of the strongest fundamentals in the game. So I'm going to share with you why SPX6900 is my biggest meme coin bet for 2025, why I just topped up more on the recent dip, and I'm also going to share with you some of the factors that have already shaken out many inexperienced investors from SPX. Let's get into it. Before we get started, we have a major problem. Every single time I try and look at the chart, this bitch pops up.
Look at the chart watcher, look at the chart watcher. He's trying to watch the chart. Ha 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 ha, there is no chart.
So let me do something real quick. Baby, come in here. Yeah, come over here real quick. All right, now beat this bitch up for me. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we've defeated the little Korean girl who was attempting to gatekeep the chart. Let's have a look. So when I first covered SPX6900, it had just made this first major move up to around $1 billion market cap. This was fresh off the hype from Murad's Token 2049 presentation, and meme coin mania was here. People were full porting into meme coins, they were remortgaging their house to buy more Pepe, and the whole space was drunk on meme coins. Then naturally a local top started to form, and then whoops, the price corrected. No asset in the entire world just goes straight up. It doesn't exist. And meme coins especially need very large periods of consolidation in order to set themselves up for a major next leg. Now, these large corrections here simultaneously serve three purposes. They shake out weak hands, maybe people who bought a little bit too high who end up selling the bottom. They also provide new entries for either big believers in the project or for new people who were sidelined who just didn't get in on the major first run to also accumulate a bag. And most importantly, they battle hard in the community. More on that in a minute. Now, when we look at the SPX chart and the recent drop, the recent dip was only about 50%. That's quite literally a light drop for meme coins. And B, it has rallied straight back up again, almost to the all-time high. These large dips that are all preceded by massive bounce backs are actually one of the biggest factors that drew Murad to SPX6900 in the first place. You see, SPX actually launched in August of 2023. It existed for essentially an entire year, a full 12 months of trading, before it fully started going parabolic and really broke out to where we are now. This 1 year accumulation and consolidation period is the foundation for why SPX has done so well. You don't want a coin to just go straight up. You want a coin to go up, drop down massively, go up again, drop down massively, go up again, drop down massively, and then whoops, it starts going absolutely crazy. As the sell pressure is exhausted, the weak hands are out, and you only really have real believers in the project who want higher. But enough of looking in the past, we know SPX is strong. If we're looking at the current day, the most recent 50% dip, what caused it? So you have to understand that attention drives everything in crypto. Narratives and seasons are absolutely real. You've all heard of alt season, the fabled alt season coming, alt season's coming, but there's actually a lot of little micro seasons that happen in between. These micro seasons are the shifts in attention throughout the lower cap and mid cap projects. When memes were pumping and SPX was doing this run from 30 mil market cap to $1 billion, you have to understand that all the attention was on memes. Utility projects were in the absolute dirt. If you went into a Telegram group and dared to share a utility project from September to November time, you were basically mocked if you were investing in any utility projects because memes were hot. That was where the attention was. Then naturally, as we've discussed, things don't go up forever, so whoop, a local top formed and a correction happened. Now, in the past 2 months since Trump won the election on November 5th, utility projects have been taking all the attention. It's been sucking liquidity away from memes. I caught Sentio down here at about a $3 million market cap, then it ran to about 50. I caught Rye all the way down here at about a $1 million market cap, then it ran to 80. That's purely because all the attention shifted to utilities, and now utilities are performing best. Make sure you're in my free Telegram channel. I open up slots all the time for supersized gains, which is my private trading group. It's completely free. I send all my plays in there. And in fact, right now, as I've posted this, there are 10 new slots. You can come and join completely free. Come join us, link in description. So are meme coins done? Hell no. In my opinion, what we witnessed from September to November was just the first leg. Now, that doesn't mean that every single meme coin is going to come back and do well, though. If you invested in some hot new steaming pile of garbage, you might be fucked. You might have lost all your money. That's why I don't hold new meme coins. Do I still profit from them? Yes, I flip them, but I do not hold them long term. Stuff like this, where we got in at 135 5K market cap, ran it up to 5 mil, made a quick 30x overnight. Again, join my free Telegram down below. You're missing out. You must understand that not all meme coins are created equal. The hot new steaming piles of garbage, the pump fund launches, I will never hold long term. I will only flip those for quick profits. The old, tired, boring last cycle coins like Doge and SHIB are maybe good for big investors, but they're not going to deliver any crazy 10x, 20x's. And that's why I gravitate towards the battle-tested cult coins that will make you rich. This is stuff like SPX. This is stuff you could sit on, you can stack dips, and you can actually hold into 2025. The only meme coins I'm holding are battle-hardened cult communities that have stood the test of time, that have had those massive consolidation periods and always come back, like I was showing you on the chart earlier.
Watcher, you're a watcher. There is no chart, there is no chart.
We beat that little Korean girl's ass, and we found the chart. So if the only meme coins I'm actually willing to stack are strong cult communities with very strong fundamentals behind them, then let's look at the fundamentals behind SPX. So first off, it has massive brand recognition. The S&P 500 is the default investment for normies. If you go ask a normie on the street, hey, what are you invested in? Odds are they're going to have a bit of money in the S&P 500. It's the most chilled investment vehicle because, to be fair, it is the safest. It's not going to produce some massive returns in the short term, but for the long term, it's pretty safe. Now, unfortunately, things that are safe are boring. So that's where SPX6900 comes in. It not only capitalizes on the brand recognition and brand awareness of the S&P 500, but it positions itself as the fun version. And it has a clear goal: to flip the stock market. That goal, however grandiose it is, rallies intense cult-like support from the community. It has one of the strongest, die-hard, battle-hardened communities in all of crypto. The memes, the content, the actual shill power behind the community is kind of next to none. That's another big factor that drew me towards SPX6900. The memes are like outrageously good. Whoever the designers are and the video editors are, hats off to you. You're killing it. And the chart tells this story perfectly. Every single massive dump is preceded by a massive rally back. That means people are stacking their bags, and it also means it's shaking out the inexperienced investors and the weak hands. Another major fundamental is that it's positioned in one of the three largest narratives of this cycle. This cycle, we've got AI, we've got crypto gaming, and we've got meme coins. In fact, normies don't really care about tech. So you can make a good argument that meme coins are the narrative for retail and the narrative for normies, which is a massive driver of the liquidity coming into the market in the later half of the cycle that I kind of think we're headed into now in 2025. And because meme coins are so big, people are naturally going to gravitate to the biggest voices. SPX6900, a huge fundamental behind it, is that it's the #1 holding of Murad, the new biggest face in meme coins. Murad's following has quite literally skyrocketed ever since his SPX6900 call, and he's gaining 2,000 to 3,000 followers every single day. Now compare this to Alex Becker, the biggest crypto YouTuber in the world. He's only putting up about 1,000 followers a day at best. That means that Murad is putting up 2 to 3 times more daily followers than even the biggest crypto YouTuber in the world. Now the reason I compare Murad's reach to Becker's is very simple. Last cycle, the single hottest narrative was play to earn, crypto gaming, metaverse. There was metaverse hype every single where you looked. Like Nike and Adidas were doing all these digital metaverse products. You had Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite, raising $1 billion to expand their metaverse. You even had Facebook, one of the largest companies in the world, the biggest social media company in the entire world, changing their name to Meta. Alex Becker and Elio Trades were undeniably the biggest voices in crypto, pushing an uncalculatable amount of investors over to play to earn, over to metaverse, and over to crypto gaming. They drove the prices up massively because they were the biggest voices and they were able to shift their massive attention and reach over to the narrative they were behind. This cycle, memes are in a whole new league, and I would argue that meme coins are the top choice for all the normies in retail coming into crypto. They're going to memes. And this is exactly why we've seen Solana almost be the ETH killer. ETH is sat there doing nothing, poking it with a stick, it isn't moving. Meanwhile, Solana has run to new all-time highs and taken all the liquidity. That's because it's cheap to trade there. Normies can come over and buy $20 of a meme coin, whereas over on ETH, your gas fee alone is more than $20. It's not feasible for them to trade there. It's too expensive. So Solana has run super hard. It's my belief that Murad is experiencing an Alex Becker / Elio Trades effect, where one of the hottest narratives this cycle, and in my opinion, the hottest narrative for normies in retail, is meme coins. Murad is the biggest voice in meme coins and the newest guy on the block, and he will continue to be a massive contributor to onboarding new investors into meme coins. And with SPX6900 being his largest holding, a lion's share of that attention is not only going to be pushed towards meme coins, but SPX6900 specifically. And to me, it's just that simple. So that right there is my bull case for SPX6900. I truly believe the next leg is around the corner. None of this was financial advice. If you take financial advice from a guy wearing a Louis Vuitton beanie with a Christmas tree behind him when Christmas ended like a week ago, you deserve to lose your money. But I hope I made a good video for you. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed, join my free Telegram, and watch this video next. This is a great video if you haven't bought SPX6900 yet, or if you're in it and you want to know a little bit of the history. Click this. I'm going to jump off your screen in 3, 3, 2, 1. Perfect continuation from this video. See you there.